How you going?
Yeah, I've been better, man.
You been better?
Tell me, is it whack up in the air? Rapping scattered off the gear. I can map him, yeah, the air. It's like a tracker, get distracted, send him back like in the mail. Not a fraction of them real. Catch him lacking, run the drill. Running through the shit like a motherfucking age.
Welcome to another vlog, guys. Today we are going to start setting up the shed. First things first, we're doing the epoxy flooring, but there's a lot of prep work to go into that, so that's what we're doing today. Once we do that, then we'll get the boys over, roll out the epoxy, let that set, put the top coat on, and then that'll be the floor done, which is what's holding everything else up. Then we can set up the shelving and get the tools set up, and then after that we can start working on the cars again, which is going to be fun. Got to pull the clutch out of the S13, figure out what's going on there, and then yeah, we can work on other things on the hoist. So let's go down the shed and get started. Gurneying down the floors. Got a couple of boys helping me. So I just chuck the S13 up on the hoist so it's out of the way, so we can get full access to the floor, cleared everything out of the way. First step, gurney it all out, get the dust and shit out of the cracks. You're supposed to grind back the concrete to get it to stick, get the epoxy to stick really well, but we're kind of skipping that stage. It's only for the shed floor, so not too worried about like a professional finish, just good enough so that it's easy to clean. It looks pretty nice compared to what it is now, and that'll do the trick. So we've got it cleaned up, and then we're going to do the acid. Not actual acid, but you know. So just got the hydrochloric acid here. If you guys are going to use this, you've got to be real careful, just with your safety gear, because it is pretty serious shit. So I got the bottle, pump bottle, going to fill that up. I think it's 10:1 ratio, so you chuck, yeah, that's a lot of good instructions in there. It's all down here, 10:1. Yeah, you whack that in, mix it with a bit of water, and then I'm going to safety boots on, mask, gloves, and go around and spray all the concrete, and that'll eat up all the shit on the ground, and it'll also make it all rough so the paint sticks in real well. Just mix up the acid. Now I'm just going to spray it down and see what happens. We'll just spray down the first section, just going to see how it goes first, see if I'm doing it right. And it's supposed to eat the concrete a little bit and go chalky and brown, like a rusty. So we'll see how it goes, and if it's working properly, then I'll do the rest. I'll figure out. It doesn't look like it's working properly, so I'll have a look on the Googles, see what's going on. Cool, so that's 5 litres of acid down on the floor. I figured when I did that first section over there, it wasn't really changing yellow or doing anything, so I chucked in some more acid and then it started reacting. So I didn't have enough acid in there, I reckon. Yeah, I doubled the dose, and then now I've done the whole floor and it's coming up yellow, which is what you should see. Obviously that's a stain from something else, but the yellow around it is what you want to see. So there's bits going yellow, which is perfect. It doesn't really do too much on the old paint. I don't know what I was expecting it to do, but so this is going a bit chalky now, which is mint, and I'll just let it sit for a while. Not sure how long, I'll look that up. But yeah, once that's finished doing its bloody burning stage, it's pretty lethal shit. You can see steam coming off when you first lay it down, when it's eating into the concrete. So once the acid's finished doing its thing, then we're going to gurney it out and let it dry, mask off all the areas that I don't want to get paint on, like the walls and the hoist, and And then I'm going to get a few mates over on the rollers so we can roll it out really fast, because it actually goes hard super fast. So if you only have one person, by the time you get done in here, the tub's going to be hard. And I don't want that because it's expensive shit. Super pumped to get the floor done so we can put some racking in and then we can do some mods. First thing is change that clutch. So I'm planning on, I've got a rough idea of what I want to do, but the layout wise, I'm wanting to have benches in down here with obviously racking all the way to the roof, but I don't want it to be too wide because I still want to get a car in here obviously. So we'll have to measure that out and just make sure there's enough room, and then some racking down this side as well to the roof, plenty of storage up high, and then some racking down here as well, just everywhere where it fits. Need a staircase to get up there, and then I can use that space as well. I can store heaps of stuff up there. That's just a dunny. And plumb that sink in. There's already a sink down there, so that's not a priority. But yeah, and then I can have one car there, second car under it, 3, 4, 5 cars in here. That's sick. But and then over here, I'm looking at getting like a big carport put in over there, so that any projects out there can sit out there and not get too weathered. Just gonna need all the acid out. Just gonna sweep it out now. Sweep out all the extra water and then let it sit overnight. But how good are these lights? I'm just so keen to use this space. Like, oh, it's gonna be sick. It's actually the first time I've looked under the S13, and it's got one-piece tail shaft, which is pretty nice. Which you can't see. I need a torch. Yeah, you can't see shit. I need to get some of these blocks with the extensions, because that's dodgy as shit. Like, it works, but I'd rather get the right thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. We'll go round 2 tomorrow. Alrighty, so this shed floor project has gone from, alright, let's just slap down some paint to make it look nice and easy to clean, to I've just hired a bloody grinder, like an industrial sized grinder, to grind off the paint, and so it's going to stick a lot better. It's definitely recommended if you want a good finish. So that's what we got here. Got a legit grinder here, guys, with some diamond cutting bits to go on, and a vacuum. So it's Friday afternoon at the moment, and we're gonna smash this out tomorrow morning. Jacob's coming to help me. Right, it's a big project now, always the way. But soon we'll get to work on some cars. Soon. Until then, let's get the floor sorted. I'm pretty excited to see what it's going to turn out like. The gloss finish, so I'm envisioning it, but who knows what it's going to turn out like, so let's see how we go, eh? That was not easy. I'll see you tomorrow. Cool, it's Saturday morning, about to get started, just set up all the gear. Hopefully I got it right. There was about 1,000,001 steps and tips and things that I need to remember for operating this machine, but should be right. And let's see how we go. The vacuum and the timing grinder. So I just did a couple of little tests, see how it goes. I think you just need to go a little bit slower so the swirl marks aren't in there. Obviously that's gone too fast there, and then slow it down. Fuck, it works pretty good, eh? Like, it didn't take long just to do that section right there. Let's go over it a few times. But yeah, I'm just figuring it all out. But yeah, seems pretty easy. Let's keep going. So I'm about halfway through, and it's going really well. The grinder rips it up real easily. Got good diamond discs on there for this. It's actually quite soft concrete, which is weird. But I found this pretty decent sized crack that I couldn't really see before. I'm probably gonna fix that because otherwise it's gonna look like shit. And I did start out just not caring too much about the finish, but the more preparation I put into it, the more I want it to look nice. So I'm gonna have to get a grinder and cut this out and then fill it in with some sealant. Just seeing if a mate has a grinder. I knew these two cracks were here, but I wasn't too worried about them. But since I'm doing that big ass one, I might as well do these two as well. Yeah, it's going good. We'll keep going. We'll just do these last 4 sections and then I'm gonna have some lunch. Figured out why there's a wet patch over there. Hose got a bloody hole in it. Just a little hole in it. Another job to add to the list there. So pretty much over halfway here. And then I just got a call from Jacob. He's meant to be coming up here to give me a hand, but he's broken down at the servo. So I'm just gonna go pick him up in the trailer and bring it back here. We can play around with that. It's probably the fuel pump because we tried to jump it, won't start. But yeah, thinking it might be the fuel pump. We've got plenty of spare parts here with these other cars over there. So I'll hook the trailer up, go pick him up, and then I'll finish off the floor. Not much left, only this section here. And these 2 bits here should just whiz straight over it because there's no paint or anything. So cool, let's go. So just rocked up here at the United Servo that I've been to plenty of times, and there's another car that just filled up on E85 and then conked out exactly the same. So they just fill up, turn the key, and then it won't start. So obviously there's something wrong with the fuel. And then old mate here in this B-Star 33 with the cams was about to fill up, and everyone was like, no, don't fill up, don't fill up. So you're going to speak to the people inside. Yeah, there's definitely a problem with the fuel. How good does that sound? That sounds tough as. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Get to use the winch again. Still haven't got an electric winch yet. I'm vlogging. How you going?
Yeah, been better, man.
You been better?
Yeah.
Old mate's over there doing a test on the E85 at the moment. So we'll see what that says, but not sure exactly what happened. But the other guy, the other S15 that was here, he just started his engine up and took off and it was running fine, so it's a bit odd, but anyway, we'll get to the bottom of it. Yeah, that cable's a bit dodgy, eh?
Yeah.
Just try like feed it on there so it's nice and neat, it's like even. She's on, and the winch strikes again. Look at that, that's pretty dodgy. Well, once the shed's set up, that's on my to-do list. Put an electric winch on, and you just go. Yeah, we got it on. Had to improvise a little bit. We found some ramps around the back of the building. Get it up because the front bumper's that bloody low. 180 life. We'll strap it on. We'll take it home and gonna siphon it out and put some new 85 in and see what happens. I'll probably take the fuel pump out and flush it or something. I don't know. See how we go. So we've been back for a few hours. Jacob just pulled the fuel pump out and had a look. It looks fine. Siphoned out the tank. I'm gonna put in some, well, what do you call it? Known good E85.
Yeah, fresh E85.
Fresh E85 and then see if it starts. Meanwhile, I've finished the bloody floor. I finished grinding it anyway. Came up so nice. So it's pretty crazy. So it fills up these bags of cement. And I went through all these bags, so it's a fair bit of cement off the top of it. Just got a vacuum now. Run the vacuum over, pick up all the dust, and then we start the painting. So once we vacuum up and get all the dust off, then we'll just mask around the hoist and that little basin, and then we'll be good to start our first coat. Looks exciting. But we're just gonna start this, or we're gonna try and start this and see if it starts. Just gonna prime it, make sure we got pressure there.
I can't even hear the fuel pump anymore.
There's no fuel pump.
Oh no, I heard it then actually.
Did you take a relay out or something here?
Yeah, I did, but I put it back in.
You put it back in?
Yeah.
Is that battery connected?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fuel pump's not even getting power.
It's not.
Should hear it come on. Well, it's ticking here.
Okay.
Yeah, your fuel pump's not even coming on. The relays are ticking, but there's no fuel pump. Your face is good ass. We're like listening. You're gonna have to put a multimeter on your fuel pump wires and see if it's getting power. It's plugged in, eh?
Do you want 50 litres of E85?
Put it on the black market, eh?
Yeah. Black tub of E85 on the black market. All
Yeah.
good.
How much you reckon?
$20 in pack weenie blues.
Yeah, sweet. It's exposed to the weather. Surely that's a discount.
Yeah.
It's got metal flakes in it too.
I was giving it a discount.
Oh.
What, you reckon these here?
Yeah. Sweet. So I'm finished grinding the floor. Just got to go drop off the equipment. It's getting pretty late, so we'll probably just mask up in the morning and mix up our first coat and do the base coat. So exciting. Jacob's car still doesn't start, so It's getting no power to the fuel pump, so I have to muck around with the relays and the fuses, which is a bit random that it just conked out all of a sudden at the servo, and then a second person had the same problem. So it might not be the fuel though, but we'll suss it out tomorrow because it's night time. Alright, Sunday morning, let's get to it. Just going to mask up a few things, drop off all the equipment, and then we've just sorted out a plan to mix up the undercoat. Gonna roll that out, and then we're just gonna watch it dry. I don't know what the story is with this expandable foam, but I'm just cutting it off and it looks way nicer. Couldn't really get all the way to the edge with that big grinder, but there's going to be all benches here anyway, so yeah, still on time. Just been down the shop, got a new relay. Throw the relay in, so there we go.
That's it there. So the one that's in the car at the moment, it's just only got those room for those 4 pins, so we've just got to snap that middle pin out.
Oh really?
Yeah. So if you
It's not needed.
look here, that's the one there. We've had trouble finding a relay that would actually fit into those terminals. So if you have a look at this one here, it's got the 5. Just need to break out that middle one, and we'd be laughing. Hopefully that's the issue, and we've solved all our problems.
Sweet. Let's give it a go. I can hear this clicking here, eh? Something in here clicks. Go again. Take that out. So that's screw out. There's a relay in here that's clicking, eh?
What do you reckon it's that relay?
I don't know. So what's the problem?
So we pretty much just done a process of elimination, and we started at like the end of the line and worked our way back. So we tested at the plug of the fuel pump. So that other side there goes to your fuel pump. So we just unplugged that and tested to see if we got 12 volts there, and then that goes from there up to a relay here. And then we didn't test that, we skipped that, just went straight to my kill switch in the back of my car here. So it's got a constant 12.5 volt feed coming to this side, and no matter whether the kill switch is on or off, we're not getting any voltage on the other side of the kill switch. So it looks like the kill switch has actually killed it this time.
It's faulty.
Pun intended.
It works well, no one's going to start it. But yeah, so we'll just bypass that. And then
if we bypass the kill switch, we should fix all our problems. So
sweet.
Hopefully that works. Fingers crossed.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Easy fix.
Yeah.
And put all that E85 back in. Fuck hell. Alright, so the switch had a second set of poles on there. So we just switched it over. There's 12 volts there. Alright, so we got everything plugged back in. Let's give it a go. It should work. It's primed.
Normally it takes about 3 times to kick over, but eh?
Oh, real?
Yeah.
Dirty. It's running. Oh, it sounds pretty smooth.
Smell it.
Sounds like it's running pretty good, eh?
Yeah, it smells like it. Oh, sounds like it's running
smells like a drum head. Alright, sweet. Do you want to go for a cruise up the lookout and back?
Yeah, right.
Because I'll take Scotty.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, sweet, we'll do that. See you. Back quiet. Keep it alive. Nah, it's got mad dose, eh?
Bloody oath.
Cold start, so she's alive.
Ripper.
So yeah, we're just gonna go for a little test run up the road, car cruise. I'm gonna take my little nephew. He's been in the car once, but he's up there. He's already got his shoes on. He's ready to go. So that'll be fun. I'm just going to wrap the vlog up there, guys. Thanks for watching. Probably going to have a part 2 to this one.
Yeah. Bye bye. See you later, alligator. Don't forget your toilet paper.
He loves saying goodbye, eh? So just going to wrap up this one. There's going to be a part 2, obviously, because the shed floor is not done yet. We'll get stuck into that. I just need a few
And
mates.
we're gonna drive the car.
We're going to drive the car.
And there's 2 cars. It's a blue car and a red car versus.
Oh, it's going to be a street race. With pink slips. Pink slips.
Uncle James' car gonna win.
Oh, he's already got money on it. Alright, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for part 2.
Bye. Alligator, don't forget your toilet paper.
You're good at saying goodbye, eh?
Hi.
Wow, you got so much energy involved in this.